Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluent and Fun, English made easy. I'm Alina.
And I'm Lois. If you've ever said something in English and gotten a funny look from a native speaker, don't worry, we've all been there.
That's right. Today's episode is all about common English mistakes and how to fix them, so you can speak with confidence.
From tricky grammar to pronunciation slip-ups, we'll cover it all with fun games, challenges, and real-life role plays.
So, let's dive right in.
Speaking of decisions, let's talk about something we all deal with, making choices. Big or small, we make them every day.
Absolutely. What to eat, what to wear, whether to hit snooze or get up, life is full of choices. And today, we'll show you how to talk about decisions in English using phrases that sound natural and fluent.
Right. For example, have you ever said, I decided to go gym?
Haha, that's such a common mistake. It sounds okay in some languages, but in English, we need a preposition. So the correct sentence is, I decided to go to the gym.
Exactly. Go is followed by to when we talk about places. So, go to work, go to school, go to the supermarket, but not go supermarket.
Let's go deeper. Here are some other natural ways to talk about decisions. I've made up my mind. This means you've decided. I'm on the fence. You haven't decided yet, you're unsure. I went with my gut. You followed your instinct.
Ooh, love that one. I went with my gut, makes you sound super fluent. Let's use it in a sentence. I wasn't sure which job to take, but in the end, I went with my gut.
Here's a quick listener challenge. Try saying this out loud. After thinking it over, I decided to take the offer. Now try changing, take the offer to something else, like travel abroad or learn English.
Ooh, love that. And remember, another cool phrase is, it was a tough call. That means the decision was difficult. Like, quitting my job was a tough call, but I had to do it.
So good. See? Talking about decisions can actually teach you some really powerful everyday phrases.
And you can use them in real life, at work, with friends, or even just choosing your lunch.
Let's do a mini role play called Dinner Dilemma.
Sure, you start.
Lois, I'm starving. What should we eat tonight?
I'm on the fence between sushi and pasta.
Let's decide quickly. I'm too hungry to think straight.
Alright, you know what? I'll go with my gut. Sushi it is.
Good call. I was leaning that way too. Sometimes, you just have to trust your instinct.
Yep, and hey, I've made up my mind, next time, we're cooking at home.
Haha, that's a tough call, but probably a healthy one.
You know, Alina, sometimes pronunciation can be tricky. A super common mistake is confusing live here and leave. They look similar, but sound very different.
Totally. And the meaning changes too. For example, if you say, I live in New York, people might think you're always leaving New York. It should be, I live in New York. Time for a tongue twister challenge. Let's make pronunciation fun.
Alright, repeat after me. I live here, but I will leave soon.
I live here, but I will leave soon.
Great, let's level up. Now say it faster. I live here, but I will leave soon.
One more time, super fast. I live here, but I will leave soon.
Phew, that's a tongue twister. Want more practice? Here are two more phrases. They live in a big house, but plan to leave next year. Do you live nearby or are you about to leave?
Try saying those slowly, then speed up. Practice really helps your mouth get used to the sounds.
And here's a quick tip. When you're unsure, focus on the vowel sound. Live equals short IH. Leave equals long EE.
Keep practicing, and soon you'll sound like a pro.
Alina, do you say, I have much friends?
Oops, that's a super common mistake. It should be, I have many friends. Use many for things you can count, and much for things you can't. Let's sharpen your grammar with a fun challenge. I'll say a noun, and you decide, does it go with much or many? Ready?
Let's do it.
Milk,
Much milk.
books,
Many books.
sugar,
Much sugar.
pens,
Many pens.
time,
Much time.
chairs.
Many chairs. Quick tip. If you can count it, 1 pen, 2 pens, use many. If it's something you can't count easily, like water, sugar, or time, use much. Let's see how this works in conversation. I don't have much time, but I'll try to help.
I read many books during the holidays.
We didn't eat much rice, did we?
There were many people at the party.
See how natural that sounds? Getting used to much and many makes your English smoother.
Listeners, try making your own sentences. Say them out loud, or better, share them with a friend.
Or with us. We'd love to hear them.
Next up, we'll look at some confusing phrases English learners often mix up in daily life.
Let's imagine you're ordering food at a restaurant. Here's a super common mistake. I want a chicken.
Right, unless you actually want a whole chicken on your plate, you should say, I'd like some chicken. I'd like is more polite and natural in English. Let's have some fun and act it out. Welcome. What would you like to order?
I want a chicken.
Oh, do you mean a whole chicken, feathers and all?
Haha, no way. I mean, I'd like some chicken, please.
Great. Would you like rice or fries with that?
Rice, please. And maybe a salad?
Excellent choice. One chicken with rice and salad, coming right up. Here are some better ways to order food politely and naturally. I'd like some chicken, please. Can I have the spaghetti, please? I'll take a burger with fries. Could I get a cup of tea?
Well, we'll say some common mistakes. You correct them. I want fish.
Try. I'd like some fish.
Give me a coffee.
Try. Could I have a coffee, please?
Bring me water.
Better. Can I get some water, please?
See? Small changes equals big improvement. You sound more fluent and polite.
And that's how you level up your English in real-life situations, one phrase at a time.
Listeners, next time you go to a restaurant, try using these phrases. Or even practice at home with a friend.
Or with us. You can always hit pause and repeat the phrases to practice your pronunciation.
A lot of people confuse lend and borrow. It's a super common mix-up.
Right. Here's a classic mistake. If I need a pen, do I say, "Can you borrow me a pen?"
Nope, that sounds strange in English. You should say, "Can you lend me a pen?" Think of it this way. You borrow from someone, and they lend to you.
Let's see if our listeners can get these right. I'll say a sentence and leave a blank. You fill in the correct word, lend or borrow. Ready?
Let's go.
Can I? Your book?
Can I borrow your book?
Nice. Next one. I will. You my jacket for the trip.
I will lend you my jacket for the trip.
You got it. Now a tricky one. Did you blank some money from your friend?
Did you borrow some money from your friend?
Great. Last one. Can you blank me your charger?
Can you lend me your charger? Here's an easy way to remember. I borrow something from someone. Someone lends something to me.
Example. I borrowed a pencil from Sarah. Sarah lent me a pencil. Same situation, just from a different point of view.
Imagine this conversation.
Hey, Lois, my phone's dying. Can I borrow your charger?
Sure, I'll lend it to you now, but don't forget to give it back.
See? It sounds super natural and polite.
Listeners, try making your own examples using lend and borrow. Practice with a friend, or with us.
You can even write your own little dialogue and act it out. It's a fun way to remember.
That's all for today's language tip, but we've got more fun coming up.
That's a wrap for today. We hope these tips help you avoid common English mistakes.
Keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how we learn.
And guess what? Next episode, we're diving into English slang and idioms.
Ever heard phrases like, piece of cake, or spill the beans? We'll teach you what they mean and how to use them.
So, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Fluent and Fun. English made easy.